In this video, I am going to talk about the schematic for the book. So, to help the reader understand the book, I have the schematic which shows the relationships between the different parts of this book and also the companion book. The companion book being the nature ternary. So, in general, the book's focus is on the top row, this top row, and items on the right side, which are these items. Whereas the companion book, the nature ternary, delves deeper into issues other than human space colonization. So, if you see the schematic, you can see that at the very top we have the best possible life. So this is the the ultimate goal of these books is how can you have the best possible life. And an important part of the best possible life is to have an enlightened culture. And the enlightened culture is described in this book. Now, if you look at it from the sources, so at the bottom, we start out by saying, okay, the human beings were produced by nature in a certain way, and evolution is an important part of understanding that. So from evolution, you have morality. Evolution also involved group evolution, which required us to work together, to be honest to each other, to help each other. So all those are the source of morality. There are also social and other non-evolutionary influences for morality. And evolution will also lead not only to morality but to duty. Now you can think of duty as being a part of morality, but I just have it as a separate item. Evolution leads to human nature, and evolution also leads us to understanding the importance of family, friends, community, and humanity. Now, community, friends, family, and humanity will decide what actions that we take. It'll influence what environment and resources that we shall have. And it will, it is also a source of enlightened culture. It will also influence our duty to future generations, which includes human space colonization. So all these different items influence each other, and the contention is that you cannot look at these items separately. So the schematic shows the important elements that feed into the best possible life. And into the enlightened culture, into environment and resources, and the actions we take and resulting outcomes, the performance of our duty and our community, friends, family, and humanity. Now, you look at the modern world and there are lots of problems, but there are no good solutions. There seems to be a lack of good solutions for all the problems that we face in the modern world. And it is because a piecemeal approach to human affairs necessarily fails. Partial analysis does not work. You need a view of all the different important items and how they relate to each other. So experts specialize in a specific area and they miss the bigger picture and the links which tie together the different parts of the human condition. Our goal is to have a plan for the best possible life, and you cannot ignore some parts of what is important to humans and expect to come up with the best solution. So the schematic shows the different important items that need to be considered in formulating the plan for the best possible life. So to be able to make the plan for the best possible life, we need firstly a lot of data about humans, okay, about human history, about how they are at present, how evolution influenced our natures, how groups operate, what is the nature of reality. And once you have all these observations, it needs an exceptional analysis to identify how these relate to each other. So it should not be surprising that this sort of analysis is absent in previous work. And this book, along with its companion book, The Nature Ternary, they develop a holistic plan necessary for us to have our best possible lives. So you can say that there are, in this book, there's also the companion book, but in this book there are 4 important threads which run through this book. So the first one is the meaning of a foundational generation and its duty to provide future generations with the physical and cultural resources for their maximum well-being. We are a foundational generation because we are just starting out. Humanity is, depending on how you decide, it may be, you can say that modern humans are 500 years old, or you can say maybe even 50,000 years old. But the different criteria for saying what modern humans are could be like, when did we first start using language? Or when did we start discovering the laws which govern nature? So even if you take the longer period of time, we are maybe like 50,000 years, and we have possibly 1 trillion years or many trillion years to go. That's what the universe offers us. But it depends on us doing our part in making future generations successful. And because we are so early in human history, that we should think of ourselves as a foundational generation. The second thread which runs through this book is the importance of duty, altruism, and kindness as part of our best possible life. These are intrinsic to our nature. If we do not have these in our lives, we are not going to have the best possible life. It is not like duty, altruism, and kindness is not something that we do just for others. This is something that we also do for ourselves, because in our plan for the best possible life, we need these things. The third thread is that individuals may provide resources and plans and have significant individual accomplishments, but great goals need a community for implementation and success. So when you say that, okay, this is what I would like for humanity, and this is like my objectives, you have to have a community which shares those objectives. By yourself, you're not going to accomplish great goals. And the final thread which runs throughout this book is that we cannot think about the future of humans without a deep understanding of the possibilities that technological advancements will offer us. And that's what the second, third, and fourth parts of the books of this book are about the technological possibilities. So get the book.